Yeah. Unknown Brain, Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you finding, see you looking down and out, coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music. I'm saying
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, when you hit your teens, life ain't really what it seems. Try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path. If you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at. Yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done. I'll be number one, working hella hard until I get just what I want. Yeah, rise just like the sun. Yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation. I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro.
What is going on, my patriots? It's your first time tuning into the broadcast. Please take your time and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Now, guys, with that being said, also too, check my description boxes below. That's got all my merch. Everything you need to know. I'm also going to have some MLK shirts to celebrate MLK and what he has done for America. A true patriot. Now, I want to do a different broadcast than I've ever done before. And I want to do it in a way that we can make it very historic, because I wanted to highlight the life of a man who has inspired a generation of men. He inspired my great grandfather to march beside him, my grandfather, and everything else. But unfortunately, he lost his life in his prime. And we went from this type of hero to now we went to this. Let me give you a quick synopsis of what that is. Let me brief this. We went to this. This is our biggest accomplishment. Hustlers like this guy. Oh, I'm not finished. There's more. Oh, there's more. Next, these women right here. Y'all remember them? These are women that have told us time and time again that masculinity is toxic. Remember the BLM Club? Got book deals. They got Cadillac deals. They even got $1 million mansions. You don't hear nothing else from them. Oh, we ain't finished. There's more of these race hustlers that I'm pointing out that swear out that they love Martin Luther King, but they sure in the hell ain't taking advantage of any of the teachings that he has put out towards us. Let's look at the next group. The ambulance chasers. Y'all remember them? They only come around whenever black folks is at their lowest point and it involves a white person. They don't never come around when there's a murder like Chicago where it's through the roof, or when there is a issue with kids having a better education like Baltimore. But again, they say they go by the teachings of the great Martin Luther King. Even go as far and say they go as the teachings by Malcolm X, by any means necessary. I highly doubt it. I'm not finished. And let's not forget, last but not least, the group that is supposed to make the world a better place at all fucking times. The NAACP, the National National Association Advancement of Colored People. They're not the old school ones you used to see back in the 1900s that actually put into work to actually teach and help Black Americans achieve their goals. It's what it is. And let's look at how Black America has taken advantage of the college aspects of affirmative action, as they like to put it. Let's look at the test results here. And once again, here we are. We don't take advantage of higher education. Black America in 2021 just got released, actually, today, are currently at a dismally low 42% is our graduation rate. That's right. You know what white Americans' graduation rate is when they go to college? 62 damn percent. You know why? Well, you know what it is. It starts with an N and it ends with an F. The nuclear family. The thing that Martin Luther King kept preaching about in his talks about equality. But we don't want to talk about that, do we? Black women, most enrolled, will graduate at about 46%. That was in 2005. I don't know about 2021 now. Let me look and see what we're looking at. Got to look a little further. I think it's still about the same. I know black women are the most enrolled. I do know that. That's a fact. Black women has always been the most enrolled. That'll never change. Thank you, brother. Hey, you know what, man? Rapper 10,000. You need to start your own channel, man. I think you'll get about 1,000 followers in a week, bro. I think you would. So this is where we at. We're still in the 42% range. That is disgusting. We can definitely do better. Why is that? Why is that? Again, the nuclear family. Let's look at the nuclear family statistics for black Americans. Are we going in tonight? Are we going in? Are we going in? Let's see here. All right, I'm finna show y'all this right here. Let me copy this, paste it. It's about to blow y'all mind. The statistics of the single mother, black mother in the home right now. African American. I'm gonna show all 9 rows. Black Americans right now. Single parent home. It has stayed the same. It has not changed. Here we are, going all the way even in 2019, 64%. Wow. But guess who got everybody else beat? The Asian family. If you notice, the Asians only got 15% of a single family home. Damn. I think we need to go reach out to the Asian community and figure out what the fuck we doing wrong in America, because they got it figured out. That's what I just said. Asian and Pacific. That means your Indians, your Bangladeshis, all of them. That's Asian. That's Eurasia that comes in America. Is the nuclear family. They don't go and bounce. They stick around. They don't go up here and be like, thank you for doing the now go. They don't do that. Those women don't do that. Man, this is where we at. We're going to revisit how we as black Americans have failed Martin Luther King. You know, I used to like celebrating Martin Luther King's accomplishments, but I think it's time for us to start looking at how we failed him from the march he did in Washington in 1964 to now. Yeah, I'm going there. We have not done anything miraculous yet. And I'm about to hurt everybody with the truth. We have not accomplished shit. If you sit here and think as a black woke American that you have accomplished something, you need your ass beat. I'm being real. If you think that this woke shit is going to get you to the promised land, you need your ass beat. And if you think that your failure is because of the white cop or the invisible white man who is guarding your door and won't let you go out there and get it, you still need your ass beat. Sorry. It's the truth. Who's holding you back is the same motherfuckers that you keep voting year after year after year. But don't you worry. That's why we're doing this stream. Because I want to give you some context for some of you wokians out here. Because it seems like y'all don't know. Y'all not that good with numbers. So we're finna give you some context of why I bet not see some Jezebel twerking her ass on MLK Day, talking about this is what MLK would have wanted. Now, mind you, his personal life, MLK sure love to bang some prostitutes. We already know this. It ain't no damn fucking hidden fact. It's the truth. Can't handle the truth, don't listen to my broadcast. But one thing for certain, two things for sure, is that MLK had class with whatever he did. Unlike today, yeah, that shit went out the window. Real talk. So let's look at what we have accomplished as Americans. As Black America, what have we done? What's going on, man? Thank you for the support from Germany. Y'all, this is my boy from the Twitch from Germany. Thank you. If you're on Twitch, follow me right here, right now. Navy Vet 2K20. Yeah, man. It's time for me to go in. It's time for us to show the chaos that we have caused for Martin Luther King. Talking about we accomplished some shit. Let's get it.
Overnight, another break-in. This one at LA's high-end shopping center, The Crow. Smashed, the suspect still at large after a police pursuit. It comes after a separate string of smash-and-grab robberies in Northern California.
Get on the sidewalk!
From the heart of San Francisco.
Yeah, this is what we graduated to. We didn't graduate into doing anything great. This is what we graduated to. We graduated into smash and grab at a Fendi store. All this education, all these opportunities, all these grants. But this is what we did. This is what we graduated to during the summer of love when it started to fizzle out last year. Let me continue so we can give somebody some content of how we have fucked over MLK on MLK Day.
To suburban Walnut Creek, highly organized shoplifting crews breaking into high-end retailers, grabbing merchandise, and fleeing. A cluster of getaway cars blocking traffic to aid their getaways. The sprees taking place in a matter of minutes.
I saw people running down the street. I probably saw 50 to 80 people in like ski masks, crowbars, like a bunch of weapons.
In San Francisco, eyewitness video capturing masked thieves with armfuls of stolen goods. Police racing to the scene, bashing in a suspect's car window to make an arrest. In all, 9 stores were hit. Police say 8 people have been arrested, with several weapons and thousands of dollars in merchandise recovered.
We're not going to allow people to come in and continue to do this in our city.
More officers are being assigned to Union Square, San Francisco's holiday shopping and tourism center, the mayor vowing to limit vehicle access to the area.
There will be traffic delays because we can't continue to allow people to freely flow in and out of this city, commit these acts, and get away with it.
Smash and grab robberies are hitting other cities as well, including Beverly Hills and suburban Chicago, where this Louis Vuitton store was hit in broad daylight. The cost of organized retail crime estimated by one trade organization at more than $68 billion worth of products. Multi-agency task forces
Again, I want to hear someone in the chat prove to me in 2021, from 2020 to 2021, what have we done that would make Malcolm X and MLK proud of us as Black Americans? I'm just saying. Please show me, because right now it's very hard for me to understand, because I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. Let's go with another clip. I know y'all remember this one, this famous video. Let's play this one. Just in case for you Marxists out there that just didn't give an idea about what Patrisse Cullors really is about.
He was concerned or is concerned that there's a lack of perhaps ideological direction in Black Lives Matter that would allow it to fizzle out, and as he said, in comparison to Occupy Wall Street. As you are advanced in your own organization, as you all are headed to Cleveland to participate in this Black Lives movement conference, how do you respond to that particular critique? Again, a loving critique from an elder of the struggle that some others share, that I've even shared as well, to be frank, is a concern about, in part because of the co-optation and the appropriation, that a more clear ideological structuring might be of some value here. But how do you respond to those criticisms?
I think that the criticism is helpful. I also think that it might, I think of a lot of things. The first thing I think is that we actually do have an ideological frame. Myself and Alicia in particular are trained organizers. We are trained Marxists.
I want you to hear that once again for you crazy ass liberals out there that keep saying y'all not a trained Marxist. Yes, the fuck you are. She just said it. What do Marxists believe? Marxists believe that men should not be a part of the nuclear family. That the nuclear family is an oppressive situation. Exactly. My boy Sergio. What's up, Sergio? It's just what it is. Oh yeah, she got a big ass forehead. So big that it helped her got a multiple $1 million homes. Multiple $1 million homes. 3.1 million. Where did it go? What happened to helping out Black lives? Oh shit. That's where we at, guys. This is the new move. This is the new move. Hold on for 1 second. Got to talk to my counterpart here. This guy. Oh, yeah. She rode off in the sunset. But you know me, guys. I'm working on my buttermilk biscuit plaque. That's what they call me, right? I'm working on my buttermilk biscuit plaque. Tell my wife to make sure that we get the plaque in. I make sure you guys get it, okay? I want to make sure I take a picture of it. Go tie my head up right quick. Got to make sure I get that buttermilk biscuit plaque together. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they resigned. They got what they wanted. I would resign, too. I'm caked up with millions of dollars. I got book deals, car deals, commercials. Yeah. Y'all, Sergio is my Periscope homie. When I used to do this on Periscope, I used to piss people off. Yeah. This is where we at, guys. This is where we at. Train Marxists. Let me play that one more time for those liberals out there.
We are trained Marxists. We are super versed on sort of ideological theories.
Oh, I'm not finished. Let's talk about that bail reform. Oh, wonder how Martin Luther King would like about black on black violence bail reform. Let's talk about some of these bail reform stories. Oh, I got it. It's all in my files. They can't scrub nothing. I have technical difficulties with this video. Give me one moment. I'm gonna refresh it. This shit ain't gonna let me do what I want. It ain't gonna let me do what I want to do. I don't know what's going on with it. So I'm gonna have to search again, guys. Sorry about that. It happens. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I was trying to do this search. Hold on, guys. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. I'm back. Sorry about that. Had technical difficulty. Hold on. All right, so it's not gonna let me do this video, so I'm just gonna click off of it for now. You can kiss my ass. It's not gonna do it. So I guess I'm gonna have to do another video that we've seen of nothing but endless crime. Now, look at this. We talked about this over and over again. Gun memorial. I'm going to randomly go to a state for this year already of nothing but black Americans dying. Let's go to Georgia. what I told you. I got a perfect story to talk about. Another example of black folks not being held accountable, and this whole bond thing ain't working. Bail reform, and this is in Augusta, Georgia. This is in my state. South Midwest Georgia, mid Georgia, but still in my state. Let's talk about this. Try to see if they got the video on it. Let me see. I think it's the same story. Make sure I'm right. I might not be right. Hold on. Yeah, I wasn't right. I had it in the wrong story. All right, now I got it. Took me a minute, guys. I'm trying to work it. Ain't no video? All right, I'm gonna have to get a piece of this YouTube thing here. I'm just gonna read it to y'all. What happened right here at 5:40 p.m. According to the public information officer, 2 victims were dead on the scene. The victims was 27-year-old Raven Michelle Tolbert and 27-year-old Mercedes Nora Shanice Gibson. A third victim was found shot and taken to Augusta University Medical Center, and that condition is unknown. The suspect was a 26-year-old Therese Latrell Booker, who basically took himself out at Gordon Inn Suites on Molly Pound Road. He was pronounced dead at 5:03 a.m. Now, the story goes that this dude was on the DL. Shout out to Gen Z. That's what he said happened. That's why the guy took himself out. This is another example of this craziness. And we see this all the time on the gun memorial. But remember, we saying that we have overcome. We ain't overcome nothing. We have disrespected his name. And there's always young women that gets killed. Right now, we're going to go to the latest. In fact, I'm going to do a search. Because people try to tell me that it ain't true, that this is going on. Okay. We're not going to go to Georgia. We're not even going to go to Chicago. We're going to go to a different state. We're going to go to Alabama. And we're going to look at the entire state. We're going to show the location. This is what we see all the time. Black women getting killed. But black folks, son, men, and women. But we have overcome. I don't see it. I do not see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Look at this. John reporters. Let's see her situation. He was out on bond. It's always. He was already out on bond. This is what we get all the time. They always out on bond. But remember now, bail reform is working. Because they said that what MLK would wanted us to have. Out on bond. And it sickens me. Because this is what we always get. They always try to tell us that this is how you got to take care of black folks. We don't have no accountability. Oh, that's fine. No, it's all good. Do what you got to do. I mean, y'all can always look at the replay. I mean, we got enough. I'm not gonna be here too long. I just want to get this out there to everybody. We talked about this story here. Now, we finna go again. Let's go to Philly. They always tell us that it's in our head when we talk about all these violent crimes. No, it's not in our head. This is the truth. In fact, we're going to go to Mississippi. We'll go to another little small state. Mississippi ain't all that big, right? I think I did about that one. Breonna Carter. I think that's the young girl that I want to say got killed, or her unborn child. We talked about that story. So far this year, it's been mostly young men right now in Mississippi. But I guarantee we go to Philadelphia. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nunya. I appreciate you, sweetie. Let's go to Pennsylvania. We always talk about Pennsylvania is not that bad, right? Now, that was the first part of the year. Now, let me see if she got taken out by a sunman. Bullets was flying through her North Philadelphia home. She got killed by being inside the house on her 19th birthday. Dang. Let's look at this. But remember now, we're moving in the right direction. This woman right here, killed by her ex-boyfriend. Let me guess. I guarantee you, he was a son man. She reported him, and once again, no, he wasn't this time. We was lucky. He wasn't a son man this time. But this is the stuff we get, man. I'm going to search now again. Let's see what we got. The other violent city. Let's go into Illinois. Let's go in the city of Chicago. You know, they always try to say that Chicago is in our head. Chicago is not that bad. Look at that. 4,000 people already. I could pull up. First thing I see, black woman right here. Pregnant Chicago mom gunned down while sitting in the park outside of her home. Remember, we did that story. I think we did that story. She was sitting outside her house, got gunned down. I think we did. That story. I think we did that story. Yeah, I did. We did that story. I'm telling you, man. And now I'm going to go to the latest. It's all I'm seeing. Alright. I don't see that about that guy. Oh, Lord. He was weird. Woman crazy. Yeah, man. Missouri. St. Louis. Always. Police identify a woman killed in St. Louis North Point neighborhood. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't see anything we have made MLK proud of. I really don't. And they don't stop here. Let's talk about these teachers. I'm gonna play a video of one. This is what our kids are being fed. But again, now Martin Luther King would approve of that. All they trying to tell you, I don't see it.
En español y en français. I'm an educational consultant for gender and sexuality, and I specifically did my research on transgender people's attitudes towards pronoun usage in their native and additional languages. And this is me telling you that within whatever language you speak, non-binary people exist. And non-binary people are creating language so that they don't have to adhere.
This is who teaching your kids. Right here. With the 5 o'clock shadow underneath. Underneath your chin. The 5 o'clock shadow. This is who teaching your kids. With the crazy ass smeared eye mascara and all that noise. This is who reaching out to your children. This is who our children looking up to. These are the ones that's telling your kids that there's no such thing as two sexes, and you can have multiple people. The whole nine. This is who you're dealing with. This is who you're dealing with. I know it is disturbing. It is disturbing. It's just disturbing, y'all. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It ain't gonna happen, Blexit, the community. It ain't gonna happen. This is the new wave, bro.
To adhere to the gender binary. So we as language teachers need to be teaching our students, giving our students access to this language, especially for our non-binary students, regardless of if that language is accepted by a linguistic regulatory body.
Hey y'all, this is your daily reminder that Dr. Seuss is racist and you shouldn't use him in your classroom. I get that some of these books are considered classics. I mean, I grew up on them myself. I also get that he was a product of his time.
Ain't he Asian? Wouldn't it be best for him to basically quit worrying about these cat in the hat books and worrying about maybe a sun man coming out of nowhere and attacking him at the library? I'm just saying, you're worrying about the wrong thing. You're worrying about the wrong thing. Dr. Seuss ain't hurt no damn body. In fact, Dr. Seuss have helped millions of kids read. Hell, he might teach you something. You crazy ass liberal.
his time. But also, mind you, this is 2021. There are literally so many other books that are more inclusive to all students that you can use instead.
I've heard a lot of people say that gender is complex and sex is simple. As a biology teacher, I highly disagree. Gender is really easy. Gender is how someone identifies, so just listen to them when they tell you if they're male, female, or non-binary. Sex is more complex. Biology teachers like to boil it down to XX and XY, but there are so many more combinations than that of the sex chromosomes. Also, that is only chromosomal sex. It's not biological sex in its entirety. There's really only one gene on the Y chromosome, the SRY gene, that contributes to.
I want y'all to understand, this is why they are going to start cracking down on these liberals on TikTok, because medical professionals are starting to say now that these folks are getting so dangerous with all these biology, multiple genders and shit, that they're now are trying to teach kids how to self-diagnose themselves if they're bipolar, multiple personality disorders, schizophrenic. One little girl said that she listened to TikTok with all this whole day of science, supposed to be scientific jargon by regular ass teachers. That means they got a degree in teaching, not in no biological science, no doctoring in that shit. They ain't never operated or wrote a prescription, out here telling these children all this crazy ass shit. And this little girl was so confused that her family had to basically put her in therapy to deprogram her because she was on the verge of hurting herself. This is where we at, guys. This is the new move. But again, everybody's saying that this is all how can I put this? This is all a salute to Martin Luther King Jr. I'm gonna tell you now, MLK wouldn't be down for any of this shit. If you listen to the MLK teachings, this was not what he was looking for. I promise you. He was not into any of this shit here. Now, he might have wanted to bang some women in whenever he was doing his marches, but that's about it. He wasn't into this shit. He smoking cigarettes because he definitely was an avid smoker when he was by himself. But again, I can't say stuff like that because I might trigger somebody. Let's continue with this horse shit.
To the production of traditional male hormones. You could be chromosomally male, but that gene could be inactivated, or that gene could have translocated to an X chromosome and is now present in a chromosomal female. And those are just two examples. There are so many different possibilities.
So today at the lunch table, when the topic of gender and genitals came up, one of our students plainly looked up and said, "Well, I'm a girl today, but I know that teacher Co isn't." No, they're NB. And the look on the incoming teacher's face was priceless. She was shocked in a good way, and she just looked around at the two of us and said, "This class is incredible, and I am so impressed."
This is what our tax dollars is going to, ladies and gentlemen. To this bullshit. I don't see where we have overcome anything. I feel like we went backwards instead of forward. I'm just saying. We went backwards instead of forward. Meanwhile, we got crime through the roof and everything else. All right, I'm stopping this trend shit. We about to go in and finish this up. See, guys, what I want to do tonight is I wanted to give this to everybody's attention. We have not overcome shit. Okay? We have been celebrating MLK decades and decades and decades and decades of this man's legacy. And the only thing we got to show for it is bullshit. Okay? Crime is still high. The nuclear family in the black community is fucked up. We got more victimhood than anything. And we got everybody screaming out that they want to go back to the old school ways, where blacks are separated and all this, that, and the third. I'm not impressed. What would impress me is when we start taking accountability and go by what the forefathers that fought for that flag has done. So what? They owned some slaves. Guess what? Every motherfucker owned a slave that had money of all colors. If you don't believe me, do your research. I promise you. You go to Ancestry or all that 23andMe and me and all that bullshit and get your mouth swabbed, you may be surprised who the fuck owned who. Africans owned it Africans. Everybody was in the slave business. So cut that shit out. Reparations, we got reparations. When Martin Luther King died and put in place the pathway for us to get equality. But what did we do? We told him, fuck you, over the years. Over and over again with these radical Black Panther groups and all this freaking sexual liberation for black women. And, oh yeah, by the way, black women should be independently without the father in the home because black masculinity, black men, male masculinity is bad. And oh yeah, all black men do is leave and all of, no. We caused this when they put food stamps dingling in the black American face. Hey, you see this card? You see the food stamp card? Go here. Go. Take it. You want it? Got to kick a father out. Baby, go on and pick it out. It's going to help us survive. And guess what happened? Everybody went on board on that shit. Now, I'm not down on anybody that has to use food stamps. There are families that actually get food stamps because of disabled children in their home. That has been a proven fact. I know some people that get it for the rest of their child's lives until their children get 18 and over because of their child's disability or because their children is disabled for life. I don't knock them. It is what it is. That's just something that's a part of the assistance that's coming with the insurance with their child being disabled. What I'm talking about is these enabled working bodies that don't want to go out here and rely on a two-parent working household system. They're so into their feelings of, I don't want to be controlled. See, that's the problem. The baby boomer generation fucked us up. Then when Gen X tried to fix it, they got fucked over even more by the baby boomers being oppressed over them. So by the time that the millennials started getting into play, we was like, well, fuck it. We just gonna do what we want to do. And now we in Gen Z, and Gen Z is even far worse because they've been taught that it's okay to be a fuck up. It's facts. So when you see somebody celebrate MLK talking about Martin Luther King has made it where black people were successful, and they said that now black people are successful more than ever, tell them to shut the fuck up. We're not. We're actually in reverse until we can stand up as Americans, until we can go out here and start taking accountability, till we can go out here and start holding these criminals in our community That means quit being scared to tell on Lil JoJo and Tyrone and Reynard, because you don't want nobody to think that you a rat or you working with them folks. Even though you know he took out that little 5-year-old baby down the street because he want to be a damn hoodlum so bad. Or light-skinned Ricardo. We gonna continue to have this shit. Anyway, y'all, I'm finna call it a night. Please like, share, subscribe. This will be on the podcast. I promise you that. It's probably episode 11. I hope that y'all like the whole introduction and everything. I'm going to let Brother Martin take us out.